Good morning, guys. Good morning, Giants. Uh, man, the thinking that I'm having this morning stems from my book, The Art of Accomplishment. Would love for you to go grab that if you haven't done that yet. You can see it online. If you can't afford to buy it, let me know and I will send you a link. If you don't want to buy it, I'll send you a link. So just either way, read The Art of Accomplishment. I want to talk about certainty and the certainty cycle and what we go through to learn new information. And so anytime we want to learn something new or gain a new behavior, it starts with a thought, an inspiration, idea. Wherever that comes from, it triggers inside of us something where we want to do more or learn more. And so we want to test that thing. So once we have this insight, we have an opportunity, a 0 point, so to speak, where we can go out and test it and see what we think about this thing. So that's an act of faith in a sense. You got to step blindly into it and test it to see if it's going to work. Now, as we get out there and we blindly test it, we're going to get results from that. And those results will either be positive or negative. But we get this sense of certainty from that. So there's a difference between certainty and a sense of certainty. So a sense of certainty is like this. You put a quarter in a slot machine down in Vegas, right? First pull of the handle, you win the lottery. You win the jackpot, right? Ching, 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 you're feeling good. With a sense of certainty, you could say, every time I go to Vegas, I can put a quarter in the slot machine, I'm going to win the jackpot every time. That's untrue. Likelihood of that is pretty slim. And so a sense of certainty says that, something can occur, but to have it occur repeatedly in the same way over and over, that is certainty. And so, for example, the sun coming up, we can count on it to do a certain thing every day, and therefore we rely on it to come up every day. Now, that we're more certain that that will occur because the sun comes up pretty much every day. Now, there's certain things in our lives that occur over and over and repeatedly that we can count on occurring in a certain way. Does that make sense? So as you think of it, a sense of certainty is like a one-time occurrence. And we have this false idea that, oh man, if I do this, this will occur. And so if we're acting from a space of speculation and I don't know, that's more of a sense of certainty. Now, I had somebody ask me a long time ago if they were going to get a job. And I said, I don't know. And they said that if we don't go forward acting in confidence that we'll get a certain thing, then we won't get it. Well, I disagree with that. I think we get things through effort and through trial and through adjustment and through learning. And so it's not just handed to us. And so to be able to say, I don't know, opens you up to know. It opens you up to be able to learn new things. So when you go from this space of an idea to faith to a sense of certainty to certainty, you start to gain knowledge. And knowledge is an idea or a knowing of things that will occur over and over if you do them. Now, when you have knowledge, that doesn't mean you know how to use it, right? You just know a thing. Wisdom comes from knowing how to use it and how to implement it in your life. And so you gain wisdom by repeatedly doing that thing. You take the knowledge that you gain and you implement it in your life, and you start to gain wisdom around it. Now, wisdom also comes through teaching others. And in teaching others, you inspire them to have a thought, an idea, a construct that goes out and gets them to act in faith and go through the certainty cycle where they go through a sense of certainty and an I don't know and speculation. They keep testing, they gain certainty, where they gain knowledge from that they can count on certain things. Then they learn how to use that knowledge, and then they teach others, and it just repeats that cycle. At the core of all of it is truth. Now, truth is not something to be created. It just is. As smart as Einstein was, he never created relativity. He discovered it. He uncovered it. So that means that each of us has a chance to uncover truths in the universe. And if we go around acting like we know everything, then it's hard for us to uncover new truths because we already know it. What can you learn if you know everything? And so it's important for us to just be, in a sense, ignorant. Not in the sense that we stay ignorant, but in the sense that we're ignorant enough to seek new information and to go out and practice new things. Because if it's ignorance in the case of I don't want to learn, well, that doesn't help anybody either. If it's knowledgeable, like I already know everything, well, that doesn't help anybody. What helps people is going out and discovering new things. So going back to the idea of truth is that we uncover truths. We don't create them. We might create beliefs around truths of what we think the truth means for us, but the truths are the truths. You know, there are universal laws that occur that when you do a certain thing or when a certain thing occurs, that you can count on a certain outcome. And so as you go through your life, just remember this. I called it the certainty cycle. It's in my book, The Art of Accomplishment. And it's the idea that everything in our environment triggers us, or a lot of things in our environment trigger us to want to learn new things. And when we do that, we go out and we test it. That's called faith. Whether you're religious or not, it still works as a construct. And then you go from faith to testing. And then you go from testing to certainty, and from certainty to knowledge, and from knowledge to wisdom, and from wisdom to teaching, which repeats the cycle for other peoples. Make that plural. Create my own words here. Anyway, guys, try and not know something today. Go out and learn something new, and open up your mind to a new construct, a new idea, and go out and test it and see if it works for you. And if it doesn't, throw it away. You know, it's like putting on a jacket. You know, if it fits, wear it. If you like the style, wear it. And if you don't, throw it out and just chuck it. And so that's how it works with knowledge. You know, go try out new things, try them on, see if they align for you, if they fit for you, and if they don't, go ahead and get rid of them. People are interesting. Anyway, I had a comment on there. You guys can see it in the comments. You can respond to it if you want. I'm not going to engage with that. You guys make it a great day. Thanks for being on here. Go out and make it awesome. Inspire somebody, and keep creating. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you.